Hello, hello. It is Jaylana Steve at the author. And I wanted to do this video really, really quick. It was something that dropped in my spirit today. I was in meditation earlier today and I was listening to Bob Proctor and just getting myself pumped for the day. And one of the things that stood out to me, the overall theme was, and listening to that also, Napoleon Dynamite. What in the world? Napoleon Dynamite. Napoleon Hill. I'm talking motivational stuff. See, that's what I'm talking about. Napoleon Dynamite. So Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. Napoleon Dynamite, Napoleon Hill. Two are totally different. But anywho, so I was listening to all of those things this morning. And the central theme for me was that it takes courage to do something bigger than you, right? It takes courage, no matter what it is, no matter what your goals are, what you endeavor to do. And that's what started me on that path, because I was thinking about goal setting and listening to the purpose of a goal. And it was so motivational. But the thing was that it takes courage to do something bigger than you. Wow. And for me, it had me thinking over the course of my life of the last 2+ years. Back in, some of you may know, but some of you may not know. But back in June of 2018, I was let go from my position in one of the big three insurance companies. It was a 6-figure position, and I was let go. And at that moment, I had to decide what I was going to do. I feel like my resume was pretty impressive. I could have just easily went back into the workforce and got another position at another company, doing the same thing. But I decided to take my life in a different direction. And it was so funny because even on the job, I had started doing some things differently. Like, when I got the position, I completely cut all of my hair off. So my mind, mentally, I was already preparing to do some things different. And for me, cutting my hair off in corporate America, that was something that was bigger than me. You know what I mean? So I decided, when I was let go from that position, that I would do something, take some risks. Take some risks. The first risk was not going back into corporate America, per se. And finding my way, becoming an entrepreneur and finding my way, and making it work, right? There's a difference in finding your way and making it work. You know what I mean? So that was the first risk. The second thing was, everybody who knows me knows that I'm a writer by trade, knows that I write plays, know that I dabble a little bit in film, behind the scenes, those kinds of things. But I decided to write a book. And not only write a book, but I decided to launch into erotica. And that's a genre that I've never written in. Most of the things that I write had always had like a central theme, a churchy kind of tie-in, those type of things, right? Well, for me, erotica was something that was totally out of the box. So I went on this journey to write this book. And it was so much bigger than me. And the process itself was so much bigger than me. And my experiences and the things that I walked through were so much bigger than me, taking this journey. And it made me, number one, it made me feel proud, because Bob Proctor and the greats always say things like, you got to reach for something that's bigger than you. The great successful people always do. You got to find a reason to do something that's bigger than you. Your goal should be life changing. If you have a goal, it should be something that's going to change your life. If it's not going to alter and change the course and direction of your life, then technically it should not even be a goal. That's what I'm saying. So it takes courage. It really, really takes courage. And I say that from the standpoint of when I took this journey, when I started taking this journey. Yeah, and you're going to, oh gosh, there's so much. It's like my brain is working overtime. You're going to have bumps and bruises along the way. You're going to hit your head. You're going to make mistakes. People are going to watch those mistakes that you make. People are going to judge those mistakes that you make. And you got to have a thick skin. And you got to be tough. You got to be strong. And you got to say the hell with what people think about the mistakes that you make. The greatest business minds in the world did not become that by never making a mistake. I would venture to say that they made a whole lot of mistakes before they got it right. You know what I mean? So I'm just on this journey. I'm just on this journey now. I've taken that courage and stepped out. I had friends when I first stepped out that would say things like, "Oh, you need to get a job. Oh, this is just not working for you." And it was simply because they saw me struggling. And yes, I struggled, okay? But I had to. So now I'm at a place, not struggling anymore, but I'm at a place where the momentum is like, it's like when you're sailing and the wind is on your sails and you feel that momentum to go forward. That's where I am now in my journey. So now those same people that saw me struggle, they're like, "Oh, okay. I kind of get it. I kind of like this entrepreneur you. You know what I mean?" So you can't judge the journey. That's another thing. You can't judge the journey. When you step out and it takes courage and those people judge you, you can't judge your journey. You just got to appreciate what it is. You know what I mean? So I just sent this word to encourage you today to keep pushing, to keep being all that you want to be, to step out and be courageous. Some of y'all need to walk off of them jobs and do what it is you really, really are passionate about doing. Some of you need to just, you're there. You're right there. Everybody's not going to be a business owner, but some of you are. You know what I mean? So again, thank you. It takes courage. And so I'm grateful for you to see my courageous journey here on this channel. And leave me some feedback, comment, like, subscribe. Just let me know your thoughts on this video.